Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Valheim. May even be the final time I say this. It has been quite a wild ride. It has been like 4 months, 5 months I think, since we started the game, and now we're about to finish it today. So, if you guys weren't here for the last stream, what happened was, we were fighting the boss. I just wanted to spawn him in, try to get an attempt out at him to see what he's like, see if like, see what we need to do to prep, right? What do I need to bring? What would be most viable? And we kind of just started rolling him. I then died 2 or 3 times, and then I began a really good attempt where, right now he's about to die. The boss is going to die, like right now. Unfortunately, my internet died, and so I could not finish the fight and end stream. And I noticed it pretty quickly, thankfully. So I just paused the game, I saved, and I quit. And now we're gonna get back into there, immediately directly into the fight. So it's gonna be pretty intense, like right off rip. But I'm ready. You know what I mean? I'm very, I can go from 0 to 100 immediately, and I'm ready to just take this guy down. So without further ado, let's finish off Valheim, everyone. Let's finish off Valheim. Here we go. Pause, of course. Sounded weird. Alright. Whew. I gotta move fast. I have to move real fast. So I know I remember the exact frame I stopped on. I'm moving to the right, evading one of his attacks. And I have my fracture staff out. Welcome Nat to the stream. Welcome Mega. It's time. Yes, it is time. W finish. Okay. Alright, here we go, guys. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Whew. Let's do this. I'm moving to the right. No, my keyboard is connected. It's not real, right? We're good. We're good. Okay. We have to go super quick. I think I do have stamina enough to run or dodge. So, oh shit! What the? Why did it spawn me in like that? Okay. Alright, so I have no stam. My health is okay though. Okay, so we know this move. This is spikes. That's alright. The vines are doing good damage, although they're gonna break here in a moment, which is okay. Not a big deal. Well, it's also one out there. See if maybe you can catch the boss lacking. Is this the circle? Oh, it's the circle. He's doing it on the vines. What a fool. Alright, so we're good right now. Oh my gosh, we don't have fire buff. Alright, we're good. We have fire resist now. We got locked in. What is it? It's the freaking spikes. I can deal with that easy. Very easy, very easy. So this is ad spawn. Okay, so look. Right there, he did 2. Oh no, it's bad. Bad spot. Hold on. We need to capitalize on him not being able to move or spam any AoE abilities. Because the vines, the group vines, do the most damage out of our kit right now. So I want to abuse them as much as possible, like right now. See, as you can see, he used meteors, which unfortunately is like a big AoE thing. But this move right now, where he's spawning more ads, is not. Like it won't break the vines. I'm gonna find like the timing to do this right. Otherwise, I just start whittling him down with the fracture staff, the like shotgun one. Yeah, honestly, we're doing good. We're doing good. It'll take us a while, but that's fine. We're here to beat the boss. We're gonna do it any way we can. See, look right here. If I can get close enough to get him to melee. Oh no, I wanted to do a melee, but he's not going to. He's targeting the vines, which are good. It's interesting how he's not doing the ring on me like at all. We haven't seen the ring move yet. More ads. Which is fine. I don't care about that. So long as we move it laterally, the ads can't really do all that much to us. See, look, it's just back to spikes again. So also something that we had figured out yesterday is that he kills his own minions with the spikes and with the meteors. Anything that leaves like that little fire effect on the ground, kills his own minions with. So taking advantage of that. All right, we're doing really good. I think I'm gonna walk into him a little bit here. No, I can't die. Okay, we'll just drink a potion here. Am I stuck? I have no stamina, dude. Stamina's running out. I don't have bacteria buff. Yeah, I need to do a lot of walking, to be honest. It's actually what it is. Alright, we're good. Hey, dude. I need him to start meleeing. Oh man, it's meteors, dude. I just used vines. He's really spamming now. It's really unfortunate. Getting no space, no time to get any hits in. Oh no, it's bad. I need to chill. Oh my gosh, there we go. I killed all. Oh my gosh, that's big. I killed so many of the minions there. Now I just need to play smart. Just focus on living. Need just a little bit more health, and then I can start really trying to do something. Maybe I can't, man. He just keeps spawning, guys. My stamina is such a problem, dude. What happened? Why is it so... It feels way, way lower than it should be. It's fine. Just get some damage out. I should start using the vines more just to get some heat off of me. For sure. Unlucky. Okay, cool. Big. We got the Iron Brute shield. Alright, let's keep going. That food is pretty good, so we can do this for sure. Spikes. It's because I'm not close to him that he's not doing melee stuff. If I get close to him, I mean, look at all these warriors that are shooting. I will hit it. They're all gonna hit me, guaranteed. It is tough to justify moving in. Okay, cool. Some heat is off me. I can take some time to get stamina. Probably shoot these guys a little bit. What if I use the vines on the ads. Thinking that could probably work. Wow, did I just completely whiff? Why is there a vine over there? Look at him, bro. He was bombing the hell out of that vine. Hated that guy. Let's see here. Oh, that's bad. I'm stuck. More meteors. Hello, Cayman. Welcome to the stream. I gotta stop looking over there. Gotta lock in. We're close, man. We're close. Ow. Just a little bit more of this dancing around. And we're good. Beat him. Hey, man, do you want to do a melee attack? It's been a long time since we've done one of those, right? Yeah, stupid idea. Why did I think of that? You know what I mean? What a foolish notion. Moronic. Oh, melee! Yay! Oh my gosh, it's been so long. Do another one. For the fans! Alright, whatever. That laser? Meteor? Yeah, meteors. Oh my gosh. Holy shit, we're so close, guys. Pause. Good. What is it, meteors? Oh man, it was. Okay, we're good. We're healing. My fire potion's about to run out. I'm down to my last one, but we can definitely kill him before the last one runs out. No, and down. Oh my gosh, he might actually just die right now. He might actually just die right now. What's he dying to? Yes! Holy shit. We killed the final boss. Yo! We did it! Oh my goodness. Let's go. Oh, let me throw some of this stuff out. Oh my gosh. Fader relic. More relic. More relic. More relic. More relic. Is there anything else? No. Holy shit. The green dragon. Corrupted beyond redemption. Offer him to the sacrificial stones. Fader relic. The mystical power will be revealed another day. Oh shit. That's how you know we're done. What? Oh damn. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. That was crazy, guys. My. What a crazy fight that was. The whole arena's broken. I mean, so much of my stuff is about to break too. Golly. Mage for the win, huh? I was insane. Oh, okay. Music just went away. Oh man. I can't believe it, dude. We're done. We're like actually done. No, the portal was broken. Oh shit, I gotta rebuild it. What the hell? Oh, what's up, dude? Take a vine. And one of these. Thank you, vine. Man, I wonder what this fight would have been like if had I had an upgraded set of vines. Like if I had it fully upgraded. I think it needs wood, right? I think this. Hello, vine. What do you have? A lot of grass then. I think we need the eye, but what do I drop for the eyes? Is there anything in here that's like trash? I'll drop this for now, and I'll come back for it. Okay. Oh, I don't have a hammer! Ow! What the hell? Shit, yeah, I actually just don't have a hammer. Okay, wait, I think the sword can cut down a tree. Wait, what am I saying? I have a hammer, or I have wood right here. Toss this out. Put this out. Let's take for a hammer. Stone. I don't know if I have stone, do I? I think I dropped it. I think I just dropped a bunch of stone. How do I get stone in this place? I think I just have to find where I dropped that at, right? Otherwise there's no way. Shit, this is a problem. Okay, let's organize, go looking for stone here. I think I dropped it over here where he died at. Charred bone. Acid bladder, hide. More charred bone. Okay, let's eat the other set of foods. So we do this, this, and this. Oh, I can't eat the last one. At least not yet. Stone? No, no stone. Come on, where was it? Oh, coins. I don't know where that's from. Bladder, tail. Dude, he died like right here, didn't he? Am I crazy? Okay, maybe it was over here actually. No, I don't think it was. Charcoal resin? I don't think I've gotten that before, have I? Oh, I guess I have. Okay. I'll take more wood actually, just in case. Well, this is a odd ending. I don't have a hammer. Not got a hammer on me. I didn't know somebody would go attack the portal. He like snuck out and decided to go destroy my portal. Dude, imagine we died. We would have no portal. Actually, I think we'd go. Wait, is this one? Oh, it is. I'll drop you for now, and then I would go. Make a hammer, bro. Toss out some arrows. Have the hammer. Okay, I can toss out some stone and grab the arrows. And then let's see, what can I make space? Yeah, this for. Okay. Okay. All right. So I think we can now build the. What's it called? Glorifies are over there, I think. All right. How exciting, guys! Let's go. I'm so happy we got that done. And first try too. Okay. It was not by a long shot. Was it first try? Let's freaking go. All right. I don't remember what this portal is called. I think it's Vivarium. I hope that works. Okay, it did work. Ah, hell yeah! We did it! I have beaten Valheim. At least until the 1.0 release, which will hopefully not like happen just randomly next week or something, right? Surely. Wow, okay, let's repair everything before we go. Then we gotta go downstairs. Repair the rest. Here. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's take off the mage gear for now. No, this one. Boom, 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 boom. And then we put on the ash metal set. Oops. Okay. We can put the food away. I'll just put it here. Put all this here. Whatever. It's not like I'm coming back to it anytime soon, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, at least. Fader relic. Mystical power. Be revealed another day. The trophy. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to put this head on the freaking pedestal. I'm so excited. Wow. What a beautiful night. Stars in the sky. They're celebrating our success. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wow. Damn, dude. 150 or 60 hours later, we're done. Beat the game. Nice. Day 502. 502 in-game days. It took us to beat. Very wild. Alright, here we go. All of them on their hooks. And now, Fader. The emerald flame never relents. You shall stand your ground, even when it is aflame, and you shall use all the advantages the battle may offer you. Damage modifier. Resistant versus fire. Adrenaline gain plus 100%. Stagger resistance plus 50%. 5-minute duration. That's fire. The adrenaline gain being 100%? That's insane. Oh man, dude. Wow, look at that, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe it. We're done. We actually beat the game. Holy shit. The first day that I had streamed this game, I talked about how I wanted to start streaming stuff to fully commit to something for however long of a time and get it fully done. You know what I mean? Start to finish, just get it all finished and not have it sit in the backlog or anything like that. And what a perfect game to have picked for that. I mean, literally, there are trophies of our successes, um, uh, all throughout this process, and we actually finally did it. Now, there is still one more boss we have to do. It's not out yet though, so we have to wait until the 1.0 release of Valheim. But once it's out, I will do it. I will beat it, because I think that next boss, whoever it ends up being, will actually be the very final boss of the game. Um, since the game will actually like fully release. So yeah, there it is, guys. That's it. That was Valheim. We've seen it all. We've done it all. There's nothing more. There's nothing left for us. Oh, little thing of blood and bone. I should have snapped you like a twig. Now I wither and die. Let the great tree have me. I bet you're embarrassed, fool. What a journey it's been. Yeah, truly the greatest of highs and the lowest of lows, might I say. I guess I can give my review of the Ashlands now. I guess, since I'm done. I think the biome is a little bit too aggressive. I understand it's the whole point of it, but I think that, like, at least for the solo experience, it is pretty, demanding. I think too demanding even. There's just too many enemies when you're fighting, and there's not a lot of like refuge you can take or any strategies really to defeat them easily or quickly. That being said, I think the enemies individually, the mobs in the biome, are actually pretty unique, and I quite like it. The Twitcher, the Marksman, the Swordsman, I guess they're called the Warrior, the Warlock, yeah, eventually inside of the what's it called? Inside of the fortress. The Morgan was a massive surprise. That was super scary. The Bone Maw as well. That was super scary. Yeah, it's I think individually all the enemies are great, but it's just too many enemies at once. I think if they dial that down like 2 or 3 notches, the biome would be great. I damn near think it might be my favorite biome if they do that kind of thing, because it's a little bit too much as is right now. I think the fortress was great. I really like the idea of going in there with a battering ram and trying to like bust down the fortress walls to actually get inside and start doing stuff. I think that was super sick. We didn't get to use the catapult, unfortunately, but maybe we'll do that some other time. Just to try it out, mess with it. Yeah, the fortress was great. I like the mysterious location stuff too. That was pretty fun. I didn't like how it was like kind of presented. I think what it culminated in is cool, but like the steps individually were kind of boring. Having to go to a location and then having to deal with 2-star enemies constantly spawning unless you destroyed a spawner, and then not only that, but like the spawner took a bunch of HP. Whoa, there's a runestone here. Hey man, dude, I'm not even gonna kill you, man. Let's just chill and vibe. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, I don't think I've read this before. Heed these words of Ulf for poor settler in a strange land. You will find here good stone and wood. All you need to build a house. You will need to craft a roof to keep out the rain. Then you will need walls to stop the roof from falling down. And finally, you must have a door. There'll be much already going in and out. These things Ulf has learned for himself. Now he writes them on the stone to others. Pray to for his own. I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't really. Oh yeah, the catapult stuff was cool. Oh yeah, so when you go to a mysterious location and then you have to break the like tome that spawns tier 2 enemies, I don't know, it's not really that cool. I don't like it. Um, but the Lord Rito fight was pretty interesting. I think you know, it might have been a little bit slow for sure. I don't think it was as good as like some of the other mini bosses in the game. But it was still pretty unique. Um, Getting the Derwin blade was pretty fun. Although I'm a little disappointed. I don't understand why they would give you the Derwin blade, but then like have you fight a boss that is immune to fire damage? I don't know. Call me crazy. It just doesn't make much sense to me. But regardless, it's fine. Um, yeah. So the mysterious location stuff was cool. Fortress was cool, and then it culminated in the best boss fight in the game, hands down. I'll say it. It was easily the best fight. I think none of them really compare at all. There's no comparison to be made. Um, the Fader fight was like amazing. I think it was so well done. I think it was even better because of the fact that like at this stage in the game you do have, oh, I should repair this. At this stage in the game you do have resources to like fight him properly without having like so much difficulty. Like someone like Yagluth, like if we fought Yagluth with all we had magic stuff, it would have been a great fight, and it would have wrapped up the uh, the plains as the best biome in the game, in my opinion. But unfortunately, you know what happened happened. But yeah, just a really fun fight, very fun fight. I liked collecting the bells and stuff, you know, in order to like ring him and spawn him in. I liked how like the lore in one of the rune stones even said like, you know, they used to ring his bells when he would like arrive. You know, I thought that was really sick. Um, yeah, fantastic game, fantastic. Overall, fantastic game. I think that the low points are really low, and it is stuff that they should like iron out, sort of smooth out a little bit. But the high points are really high, and they do feel really good and great. I mean, like, look, even we're not even like done, or I never ended up finishing my complex here. But even the building is great. I mean, this is so fun. Like just seeing, you know, the evolution of like the place that you live. I mean, this is literally the house we lived in, you know, for so long, and now we've upgraded, made this super sick base. Yeah, really cool. This is this game really does um, symbolize. I don't know how to phrase what I'm trying to say. Game really does feel like an adventure. It really does feel like a journey. You know, I feel like I started at zero with nothing and then slowly but surely made my way up. And I think that's exactly what a survival game should feel like. You know, you struggle and you strive and you succeed and you fail and stuff. But ultimately, it should culminate in a very fun adventure. And it was really fun. It was really really fun. We used to have our base like, I don't remember. I think it was like, it might have been over here-ish or over here or something like that. Originally, oh, you know, it was right here. I remember. Yeah, it was right here. I think. And we moved a little bit because yeah, Black Forest was closer. Black Forest. Completely forgot that this biome existed. In the mountains. That was pretty scary when we went up there that one time. And you know, all this other stuff that I explored. And then we got locks up in the top where the plains is at. Plains are at. The swamp, pretty good biome. I actually think the swamp is pretty underrated. I don't know anybody else that plays Valheim other than Cayman, but I assume that people don't like the swamp all that much. But the swamp is a underrated biome. I think it was good. I think the bone mass fight was a little rough, um, but it honestly wasn't so bad. Like it didn't ruin the experience. But I think the dungeons in the swamp were really fun. I think they did that really well. I like the not the diverger. What are they called? The draugrs. I like the draugrs as enemies. That was super sick too. Leeches are like whatever. It doesn't really matter. The abomination. That was a really spooky sight. If you guys remember the abomination, the big tree spider-looking thing. You know, sick. The mountains, fantastic. I think that was a great fight too. Moder, the final boss, was a very good fight. I think, unfortunately, I just wish the mountains had a bit more. I don't know, like the mountains. I think just kind of suffers from the fact that it is mountains. You know what I mean? Like it's a very slim biome, no matter where you go. Like you're not gonna find an island that is just mountains or anything like that. And so it kind of suffers from the fact that like it has to pack in a lot of stuff in a very small space. And so it doesn't feel like I'm really exploring the mountains. It feels like, oh, I see something from, you know, the Black Forest, you know, that's on the mountains. Let me go up there, get it done, and then come back down. You know what I mean? Whereas like, you know, the Mistlands, when I get into here, I'm really exploring everything, trying to see, you know, find out everything. Because it's a big island, it's a big biome. But that's okay. Um, the plains, absolutely excellent biome. I think I think this is the best biome in the game for sure. It was so much fun, so much fun. I think the uh, the villages that you had to raid in order to get the like little totem things in order to spawn Yagluth, fantastic. It was definitely tough tackling those villages, but it felt like it was like more of like a skill check kind of thing. It didn't feel like it was like unbelievably hard just to be hard. So that was super fun. The sealed tower was a pretty funny journey as well. That was a good experience. That was tough too. That was tough too. But it came with a good reward as well. What is CB? Oh, cloudberries. That's right. I was farming cloudberries. So yeah, that was great. The NPCs were great, but I'm a little disappointed. I don't know. I thought they would contribute a little bit more, or I thought I could have sworn like you could maybe make them like move into like your housing or something like that. I don't know. I was just under the impression they would have more impact on the game, but I don't know. I guess they didn't. Um, and I think there's only I don't know if I'm missing any. Okay, man, I'm willing to get any spoilers now since I've basically finished the whole game. Did I miss NPCs? Is there more than the 3 that I know? I feel like there has to be, and I feel like I am doing it wrong. Like I feel like there should be a way to. Really, there's only 3. So there's no way to like get them to live in like a village with you or something like that. You can only build around them, and in order to emulate that. I really thought I had heard that like you could like make a village with people in it and stuff. But whatever. Um, the Mistlands. This is a fantastic biome. This is a scary biome, but this was another case of a biome that's really well balanced. Arguably, other than the Gaul, I think the Gaul are a little bit too oppressive. But and the soldier seekers, I think they're called seeker soldiers. Uh, yeah, the Mistlands is a great biome. The final fight's a little bit rough. Oh, I just fell off the roof. That hurt. The final fight is a little bit rough because of the fact that the boss spawns ads as you're fighting, and it's not like ads how Fader has ads, right? It's ads like that the boss herself also doesn't kill or destroy. So it's just like it's just too much shit being thrown at you all at once, and so it kind of sucks. But I think it was still a pretty fun fight. It introduced magic as well, or that biome introduced magic, which was super exciting. That was so much fun figuring that out. And playing with all the magic stuff too. I think the magic stuff is done really well in the game, with the ITER and all that. So it was really cool. I think the dungeons in the Mistlands were fantastic too. A little bit small sometimes, but I think they were really good. It was super fun, like, you know, having to deal with all those enemies and stuff, and getting like close to one shot, exploring this place. It almost felt like Resident Evil or something. You know, I'd go in there and it felt like a horror game. You know, when am I gonna get jumped by another seeker? You know. But yeah, the Mistlands was absolutely great. Absolutely great. I don't remember much about the Black Forest, but I think it was a good introduction to the whole of the game. Wait, I guess the Black Forest's boss would have been Ektir. Dude, that was so long ago, I almost barely remember it. Ektir's it's a good fight. You know, just like I think the spawner thing was a little bit confusing. You know, it says burn their young or sacrifice their young, but like unless you happen to get the rune stone and find out that they spawn from the ancient seeds, or if you just like, you know, connect the dots yourself. I wasn't able to. I don't know why, but I just like my brain just did not make that connection. But yeah, I think if they made it so that like it was a little bit easier to know what to use to spawn that boss, it'd been a little bit more fun. But the boss fight was good. I think like once you sort of understand that like, oh, these guys are get grown from these seeds, so I should use fire arrows because you know fire arrows would work well on this boss. Then it's like, you know, it kind of clicks. The boss fight becomes fun. You're running around, you're shooting him and stuff. He's throwing, you know, these Groot like vines at you. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I think the Black Forest is done well too. Aside from Copper, I think Copper is a little bit too annoying to deal with. You don't have a good enough pickaxe to farm copper in a faster method, and you need a lot of copper, both for stuff that just like in general needs copper on its own, and stuff that needs bronze, which you need copper and tin for. But other than that, I think it kind of is it kind of gets saved by the fact that there's just so much copper. I mean, look at this. Look at this place right here. Look at how much copper there is in just like this chunk of the island. And there's even more that I never ended up marking or anything. So yeah, that it's a little bit of a minus, but it's actually not that bad. And then the meadows, which I don't remember much of, but since we literally live in here, I kind of know everything about the meadows, right? So, I think I really like when games show me something that I can't access just yet, but allow me to sort of connect the dots. You know what I mean? Even if it's something simple, where in this case it was the trees in the biome. So when you start Valheim, you pick up branches off the ground in order to get wood, and then with that wood, you combine it with a piece of stone or stones, however many, that you also find in the ground. You know, just like this. You pick it up, and then you make an axe, right? And with that axe, you can chop down these trees here. But you can't chop down birch trees. These trees right here, or oak trees, which you can't see around here. Just they're not that common, but it's just a bigger tree. You can't chop down birch trees. And then it just says that it's just too hard, right? Like it just says too hard. Oh, you know what? I bet it'll probably show up if I use my fists. Yeah, like that. It just says too hard. And like, just having that, like, stuff like experiences like that in the game, make it really fun when you realize like, oh, you know what? I bet there's probably different tiers of axes that I can make and use. You know what I mean? As stupid as it may seem, or as simple as it is, I think it does add a lot of value. I think it's really cool. And then Ekthir, that was a great boss fight. That was super hectic, and it feels like, if anybody in here has played Terraria, it feels like the Eye of Cthulhu boss fight in Terraria. Just, it feels really chaotic, but it feels like it's not so chaotic that you like, you know, you're overwhelmed. It just feels like, oh man, there's so much going on, but I kind of have a grip on things. I don't know. I kind of have a hold on what's going on. Like, I'm not like completely lost or anything. Like, I'm sort of catching up with the pace of how this fight's going, and it feels really good. And I think that was a really good boss fight, especially at the very start of the game. To open up with that, that's huge. You know what I mean? I think that's a completely, like, great way to introduce, you know, your player to how you can or how boss fights work in the game, or in general how like you deal with combat scenarios that are like more intense. I don't know. I thought it was awesome. Yeah, Bone Mass was okay. Modere was fire. Ekthir was good. What else am I missing? Gotta go into the bads. Gotta go into the negatives. Yagluth. Yagluth is a bad boss fight, unequivocally. There's too much spam, and there's not any sort of indication that you're supposed to fight the boss in a more like tinkier setup, right? There's nothing around that indicates, you know, oh, he does fire stuff, you should get some fire resist potions, or anything like that. Screen right now is giving wallpaper. Yeah, it does look pretty sick. There's nothing that gives you any indication as to how to get a leg up in the fight against Yagluth. And I read many rune stones and stuff like that. It's not like I missed any, at least to my knowledge. And so it just kind of sucks, because like the plains is the best biome in the game. It's so well done. It's really well done. But it just ended in a really, really bad boss fight. I cannot like reasonably say that like the biome is good as a whole because of how bad that boss fight was. It's just a shame. It brings everything down. Um, but you know what? It is what it is. It definitely was a skill gap in the beginning, but then once I understood the fight, it just felt bullshit, man. It just really did feel bullshit. Felt like there was nothing I could do to properly like get a leg up in the fight or begin to start winning. You know what I mean? But it's okay. I think having one really bad boss fight, maybe two if you stretch the queen one. The queen one wasn't so bad. You just needed to play a little bit faster and put some distance between you and the queen. Um, for having only one really bad boss in the entire game, that's good. That's good. And the boss can very easily be tuned. Just give it some melee attacks, you know, allow the projectiles to not, you know, hit so hard, or at least not be so oppressive, right? It feels like he spams a lot of projectiles at you like all the time, constantly over and over again. Uh, just toning that down, allowing for, you know, the player to breathe a little bit would be nice, because the plains is already pretty demanding, right? Like during the fight, I would be getting attacked by death squeedos, by locks, you know what I mean? Fooling. It's not like an easy thing to handle all at once, right? Whoa, what the hell? What is this? What am I doing? What? I'm just I'm just sitting in bed. I've never seen this before. Do you only unlock this when you beat the game? What the hell? Okay. Sleep time, I guess. That was weird. That was strange. Anyways. Um yeah. They the working on the Yagluth fight just a little bit more would really help it a lot. And it would round out the plains as easily the best biome for sure. Just tune down a little bit of the bullshit that he has and, you know, be on your way. But yeah, that's my review of the game. I think everything else is absolutely spectacular. The building feels great. It looks good. I think more variations to the what's it called? To the items you can get and use would be great. Like, you know, like it'd be great if you had birch type of or sorry, fine wood logs, you know, that you can make into planks and make different colored pieces of wood, you know, that kind of stuff. Same with oak, same with all the other stuff, the fir and the cone trees, or I think it's right, fir trees, or I don't remember. Regardless, all the trees in the game should have a different building block that you can use for them to make some more unique builds. Because I think it's a little bit boring how it is right now. But the building feels great. The survival systems are incredible. I love them a lot. I think the crafting, it feels good. You know, it's very straightforward. Getting all of the materials and whatnot don't feel like a hassle most of the time. You know, there's some exceptions like with the copper, but for the most part, it's not bad. And then there's also food. Food is done really well in this game. I like just how in depth it is and how much how involved you have to be with you know, making food. Even ignoring the cauldron just early on with the heath over there. It's like like the cooking spit, having to be there in order to like actually grab it before it stops cooking, or before it burns, and then, you know, just trying and cooking different foods, the stamina, the health food items, you know, the ones that are sort of in betweens, like the jerkies and stuff like that, and the what's it called, the iter foods later on. Absolutely great. I think it would have been nice if somehow, some way, maybe, you know, post Modere, right? As the game starts to really ramp up and get more difficult, you should get just one more slot for food, because then you can, you know, really round out your build. You want to have more iter, great, go ahead, but you'll still have stamina, you'll still have health. You know what I mean? I think it would just be nice. It's not like such a game-breaking addition. I think it would just be like a way to really herald the fact that, like, hey, it's gonna get so serious, you're gonna need to eat more. You know what I mean? So I think it would just be a nice, like, small thing, because then you can do a lot more stuff and be a lot more versatile versus having to really stick to one build depending on the food you eat. Yeah, food is done amazing. I like it a lot. Potions as well. Potions are good. I do wish there was a bit more variance in all the potions, but the potions are good for sure. There's no doubt about it. And how you make them is cool too. Yeah, yeah. This is a good game. I don't think you need me to tell any of you that, but this is definitely a good video game. It's not easy for sure, and it takes a lot of uh, patience and persistence to keep at it in order to really see all of its splendors and whatnot, but I think it's fantastic. And I did it as a solo player, and this game is notoriously fantastic, or even better, I should say, played with other people. So I can only imagine what that must be like. But yeah, that's Valheim. That is Valheim. This game was great. I'm very glad I played it and stuck with it, kept trying at it, even though it was very tough a lot of the times to, you know, muster up the ability to go out there and just keep trying again, keep dying over and over again. You know what I mean? I think the game is great, and this was a very fun and enjoyable experience. And I can't wait to see what the Deep North has to offer. And I want to know, like, I don't know. I really want to get my hands on it. You know what I mean? But for right now, I need to take a freaking break. We've been doing Valheim every single day, barring, you know, one day when I accidentally overslept. We've been doing Valheim every single day for like months now. You know what I mean? So I think retiring it just for a little bit until the Deep North comes out is gonna be a good choice. A big thank you to Cayman and to all you guys, of course, who watch our stream. Cayman for all the advice and the I don't even know, the guinea pigging, I guess, that I was putting myself through. Yeah, it was good. I appreciate that, and I appreciate that you guys stayed here and watched. I know I'm not the most entertaining person, and I'm not very consistent either, or, you know, stay live very long, but I'm glad that you guys show up regardless and still check out the stream. Feels very cool. And I hope you stick around to check out whatever's next. I don't know what I'm doing next, but I do hope you guys are willing to stick around and watch. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. It has been a very long road to getting this game finished and done. But that's it. That's Valheim, everyone. That is Valheim. I'm gonna miss it, but not for too long, because I know the oh my gosh, I'm jumping around. I don't know how to stream anymore. Oh my goodness, what is happening? I'm gonna miss it, but it's probably not gonna be for that long that I'm gonna be away. I imagine the Deep North is not gonna take too much longer to come out. So yeah, that's it. That's absolutely it, guys. I'm gonna figure out what game I'm gonna play next. I don't know what I want to do. I think the two things I want to stray away from for right now is roguelikes and survival games, since Megabonk took a lot out of me. Not like a bad way or anything, but I just don't want to play another roguelike right now. And there's a lot of indie roguelikes, you know what I mean? So it just kind of feels like it's a little too much. And then similarly for a survival game, guys, once I finish all the VODs, it's gonna be like 100+ episodes. You know what I mean? I have essentially created like my own Naruto. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be the same duration as Naruto was. That's how long that I have been playing this game. So we'll see what I come up with next. You'll definitely find out tomorrow. If you don't find out, oh, give me 1 second. Alrighty, I'm back. But yeah, Anyways, I found out what to do. You'll definitely find out tomorrow. If I don't have a game tomorrow, I'll just do some like other random thing. Just play some Rivals or some other game just to bide my time until I figure out what I want to do next. Because we've been doing this Valheim stuff for a while, and I kind of never really planned to have another game out of this. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate you being here. And I will see you tomorrow for no more Valheim. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. Alright, everyone. Peace!